Have you ever been, how many of you people are just tired of relationships? Tired of starting over, tired of getting to know people, and no matter what you do, you can't figure out why it doesn't work. Right? No matter what, all the fights are the same, disagreements are the same, and they all end kind of the same. But the common denominator is you. And that problem culprit, no. The most likely culprit is you don't know how to problem solve. You don't know how to disagree, and you don't know how to argue properly. So if you always expect to be right, a win or lose, or a right or wrong in an argument, that's the reason why your relationship failed. Okay? No other reason. So if you get in a fight and you gotta be right, or they gotta be right, or you gotta be wrong, that is 100% the reason why your relationship fell apart. It's not about right and wrong. It's about finding common ground, and I'm explaining to you why. Understand, you only think one way. Your brain works one type of way. You have one thought process. All this works in one way. So how you may see things, how you may perceive things may not be exactly what was intended or what they expected you to. So now you can take that and be like, well, you didn't do it my way, so fuck you. It's not gonna work. You're wrong. Or you can understand that they may think differently, and then give them a chance to explain their intention. The intentions may have been to show you love, to show you gratitude, but your love language is different. And because it's different, you intended that as disrespect or as an insult or as an attack towards you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's just because you think differently. So how do you fix that? Stop being so concerned about your opinion. Stop being concerned about how you feel. Stop being so hell-bent on how you feel is right and how you feel isn't wrong. Sometimes how you feel is wrong. People aren't going to tell you that. Sometimes if you feel a certain way, sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you're just being selfish. And if you aren't conscious enough, you won't catch that. So what I mean, so let's say your girl came home, cooked a great meal, folded your clothes, but she misplaced your game controller. She cooked you a great meal, cleaned all your clothes, just to show you love, but she accidentally put your controller somewhere and forgot to put it back. Now you're hooting, hollering, and yelling. But baby, I was just trying to clean up for you and show you that I care about you and I appreciate all your hard work. So then you're like, oh, you gotta step back outside yourself. Well, it's my controller, put it back where you found it, right? That's how you feeling, right? And that's what I mean. How you feel is wrong. That's selfish. You clearly see she was trying to be caring. She was trying to be courteous. She was trying to be loving and clean up your stuff. Yeah, she put it where she didn't want it to be, but understand the basis behind it wasn't malicious. It was to show you love. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta find common ground, like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Well, I appreciate you cleaning up. Okay, and just let it go. So sometimes you gotta understand, and even we can get things on a bigger scale. Let's do something more intense. Okay? Let's say we're paying bills. Something more drastic, something more serious. We're paying bills. And let's say your boyfriend, husband, ever has another kid, and he had to give his baby mama unexpected $200, so he didn't have his half of whatever bill he had to pay. Instead of you hooting and hollering and yelling and say, well, you can't do shit, Ali got to take care of me, and you can get off your high horse and find common ground and understand, next month you pay that whole bill because you didn't have and I understand you had to take care of your kid, you do what you had to do. Instead of being right or wrong, yeah, he was wrong for not having, you're right, he didn't have his half, you were 100% right, he should have had his half. But are you going to cause relationship damage because you're right? Or you can compromise and be happy. So what it comes down to, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? That's what it comes down to, and the arguments come down to. All fights and arguments come down, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Because if you want to be right, you're probably going to lose that person. But if you want to be happy, you got to come outside yourself and find common ground. So a lot of times, it's a simple miscommunication. A lot of times, a lot of things are simple miscommunication or misunderstandings. There are very few things that are done in relationships that are malicious. And that's what people that have no... Okay, so I'm telling you right now, when you're in a relationship, there are hardly very few things, unless you're dating someone who's just mean as hell. There are very few times people will do things to be malicious. Sometimes the intentions are good and just come out wrong, okay? So before you hoot and holler and yell about being right and wrong and try to say you're the winner, you're a loser, find common ground. You want the relationship to last? Keep the foundation strong. How to keep the foundation strong? You gotta find common ground. Right on the same foundation. It has to be common. You can't be above them. You can't be above them, they can't be below you. Okay? Find a solution. Together. Work together. Have a great day.